Let's go, Senku! La familia, la familia, la familia, welcome back to another Infinity Kingdom video with Senku from server 66. In today's video, guys, we are gonna see how the open arena is going. We are in the season 4, 19 days left. We have just 5 days before we have the next update of the skills, and we have in the top rank is Mr. Murphy from Snuggle Bunny 773, followed by Senku from La Familia, and then we've got also yourself from La Familia, and then Senku, and then York, and then Shadow, Dead Prince, Drago, I don't know, and Infinito. All right, the Mugiwaras. So this is how the rank goes so far, and Murphy is leading in solitaire, guys. Murphy is going solo. He's going solo in the rank 1, followed by Saint with Murphy is got, like, let's put it, he's got 253 points difference between him and the second rank, which is a lot. But there is still a lot to go, but so far he's managing to hold that distance. All right, and then we have yourself, and as you can see, the top 3 guys is running Shadow, Fire, and Lightning, and then it's me only with Shadow, Fire, and Earth. Then we go here 2 holies with Fire and Lightning. I'm the only one in the top ranks not using Lightning, and also is going here Bugzilla with also the same as me. But most everybody else have Lightning. And then we go here with Ghost Fate, as you can see. So that tells you guys that Lightning is really strong, and is a disadvantage for those who don't have Lightning, because Lightning is just so strong, guys. It's just so strong, and it doesn't need much to be strong. And as you can see, almost all the top players, almost all of them using Lightning, guys. Almost all of them using Lightning, right? That shows you that Lightning, guys, is a top march, and is always a good march to have. All right, right now at this point, for example, people using you're gonna have different type of marches, but depending of which immortal you use as a carrier, most of the immortals gonna use the same skills. For example, Saint, Murphy, and me, or even yourself, using Shadow, right? Shadow carry. Where also they use Fufei. We 4 of us use Fufei, so it's gonna be slightly changes on the skills, right? The ones is not gonna change to Tutankhamun. These skills are just so good on him. Also, God is gonna be always there to protect Tutankhamun. Physical shield can be changed or can be added depending on what you want to use. Energies, Spring of Life is a must, is needed on your march. Also, we have energy shield is needed. Purification, it could be needed or avoided if you want. Misleading is needed. And then we have Caution, which is needed. Absolute Defense, I believe, is needed. And Vitality Touch is needed. So most of the skills are going to be pretty much the same. As you can see on my case, we got this. It's just the order is a little bit different, right? As you can see, I'm using Memory Defense, and I'm using Weakness Protection just to change a little bit. And then I don't use Physical Shield, I use Energy Shield. But the main skills are almost the same. Here I'm doing a little bit change, which I'm removing the money contract. I'm using Shelter, right? And because I'm using on Cleopatra, I'm testing the money contract to see how well it does, right? But it's just a test just to see how well it does. And yeah, if you got down to Murphy, you're gonna be using almost all the same skills, as you can see there. Always also Absolute Defense. Absolute Defense needs to be on Fufei, and also Vitality Touch needs to be on Fufei. Auras can be exchangeable as you want, right? And then we got Coercion. Also, he's using Purification and energy shield, and here using physical shield and guard, as you can see, and the spring of life on beyond, right? I'm pretty sure they're using the spring of life on beyond because the person owning the skill normally tend to heal more than the other ones, but I like to have it on full fate, right? So mainly those are the same. Also, those running fire, normally the skills on Seondeok are gonna be very similar, or the skills on fire are gonna be very similar, because we all know, guys, the fire is the boss of the crit, and by fire need crit. So skills are gonna be kind of similar but different, you know. He's using, for example, Oaken Guard, which I don't use, and he's using, for example, weakness protection, which I don't use here, and he's using Victorious Pursuit, which I don't use. And then Trahan is the same skills, as you can see. Let me bring my fire. I don't use Oaken Guard. No, here I'm using Empress Wu and Sundeok now, just as a taste. All right, it's nothing permanent. It's just you have to change. You have to taste some stuff. And the difference also is I using Earth, and he's using Lightning. As you can see here, he's using Lightning, and I'm using Earth. All right. Yeah, that's my Earth. I'm using Earth as if it was my Lightning, but it's not Lightning, it's Earth. I've got this disadvantage where Lightning obviously crash Earth, but still doing no bad at all. And then we have here against yourself, which he's using fire. He's using flame protection, which is very nice on fire. He's using Oaken Guard. He's using the same skills here on this. He's using not the same, but he use also. Some people use different artifacts. Some people prefer to use the Chika's immortal because it gives you more power. Depend of the immortal. Depend of if you really need that attribute. Which on Frederick you don't really need the attribute, right? It doesn't really make much difference. And then we have he's got also Lightning here, which mostly they use all same skills on Lightning, right? Very similar. But this is how it goes, and you will find really different setups when it's gonna be different marches with different elements, because every different element is gonna be you're gonna have to use a complete different setup in order to make that march very strong. All right, so that's it for today, guys. This is the open arena. It's got 19 days left. I can't wait for the next change to happen to see how people will react and how everything is gonna happen. GG for Murphy for going ahead with 253 points against the second in the rank, and he has almost 500 points, 440 something points difference with me, which is very nice. I'm the rank 5, and if you see the rank 7 is just the rank 10, the gap is just bigger. So he is managing to lead and to keep the gap. We will see how it goes when the updates happen in the next week, when I'm gonna give you the next update, guys. So that's it for this open arena. It's very nice. As you can see right now, before we go, there is not many alts anymore as we used to have before. Maybe you will find 1, 2, 3, but there is not many alts as we had in the previous arena. After the update, it's all looking better. So subscribe, give a like, see you guys in the next one. GG Murphy, peace out.